Hi, everyone. We are the Gratitude Girls.
The Gratitude Girls are in the house. Hi, Lori. How are you?
Hi, Catherine. How are you?
I am great. I know I must have said this in one other show, but I love to see your pillow and that message that says, we're so very blessed. And we are. We both are blessed to be here with our group and our fans and our audience tonight. Lori, this is the last coaching of the year of 2021, and then we start all over again.
I know. Isn't it amazing?
It's exciting. That's quite a trip. 365 days, 52 weeks went just like that. Maybe this is a good time for us to talk about what did that feel like January to December. Sometimes when we go through the year, it's a smooth sail, as people would call it, like smooth sailing. It's an expression. Then there's another expression, life is a roller coaster. It depends. For some people, it was smooth, and for others, it was just up and down. And it's okay. It is what it is. And we completely and totally understand that. We're here tonight to talk about that, to talk a little bit about what has the year been like for you. Maybe we can talk to the new people who are joining. I actually spoke with someone earlier today who hadn't been on for a while. And, sometimes it happens, right? Life is like that. Like you just sort of lost touch with the things that you start with in the beginning of the year. So January, everything's going to be, I'm doing this. And then here we are, December. And really, I haven't done that in a while. So think about if you want your life to be smooth sailing, or how do you want it to be? I'll introduce myself so that we can, for the new guests that we have tonight, my name is Rara. I'm affectionately known as Rara. You can refer to me as Catherine Asaro Myers, and I am broadcasting to you live tonight from beautiful Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, Canada. And I am sharing this amazing screen stage tonight with my partner.
Yes, and I am Lori Del Crodecki. I am outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
This is an international training call. So Lori, what do you think at this time of year? What is it like? What has it been like for you and the people that we're speaking to? Can we perhaps give a bit of a snapshot of, what would the year be like for some?
Yeah, well, my year, of course, has been kind of crazy because, we've been renovating a house. I've actually done house demo, which I never thought I would do. Never thought it was as hard as it actually was. And we're now putting the house all back together. We've been busy with that and busy with my brand new grandbaby and business. And, everything has been, here in Tennessee, it's a lot more open than I know a lot of the world. And so it's great to get back out and get out and do things. We've got to travel a little bit this year. But, with that though, I was just thinking, like the holidays, right? Like, I mean, some people are still, everybody, of course, is being careful, but different people have different ideas of that, right? But, the Christmas time, a lot of times it can be, because it's like all the lights and all the sparkle. Of course, I love all the sparkle, right? But, and then the family gatherings and then the lots of food, and there's so much going on over the holidays, right? Because we have Thanksgiving and then we blow right into Christmas pretty much. And then there's all that holiday shopping in between there. And so a lot of times, a lot of people get like all this, like kind of psyched up and, really energetic and you're go, 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 go. And right. And then after Christmas, it's like sometimes like people like get into this kind of like a depression even, right? If you don't watch it, because it's like this major letdown, like all your energy just drops, or it might not drop, but you kind of do because you've been running so hard for so long, right? Just like I did in my business for a long time, right? Because I was working so much and then I had to learn to slow down.
There was a glitch in your audio there. Right. So I'll share with you and our audience. For us, it was a super smooth sailing ride for us because we moved to this house, I guess, to call it our retreat house, for lack of a better word. So we got used to living in the country and chilling out and farming. So for us, it was smooth. It was easy. There were things going on in the world. We're not respecting that, we are, but for us, it was very opposite because you were in that action and we were in more of the mental Pilates action. All of our work, and not to joke about that, but really I engaged full blown 100% into physical activity this year, releasing 24 pounds and embarking on taking 7 to 10 to 5 classes a week and really focusing on this mental Pilates. And that took a big focus and concentration because you don't do that like a renovation. You don't do that half mast like on a sailboat. You do it full mast is what I should have said. So you have to be all in. And that's what we did this year. So our sort of excitement was on putting all that into us, to getting the results, to having that solid foundation for ourselves and in our business, like we talk about in Gratitude Girls. So it was more of a buildup of a foundation so that we could leap from this for 2022. And there were a few parties this year, fewer than usual. There were lots of greeting cards for us. Let me tell you something. We stayed in touch like rock stars. So we were doing more, some people would say virtual, but I would say direct mailing marketing to our contacts and less physical contact this year. And it was all really awesome. And I love what you said, and not that I love it, but I agree with it 100% wholeheartedly. Some people can get exhausted and just, crash, flat out need to stop. So I'd like to invite you, to our clients and our friends and our audience, try not to let that happen to yourself. I invite you to pay close attention so that you don't take that emotional fall. Yes, we can get back up, but if it's possible, be aware of what's going on so that you can finish the year. We have 4 more days left to the year and start the new year. So you're not exhausted here and then all ready to go and then see how long, what is it, like a hot air balloon, Lori? Have you ever been on a hot air balloon?
No, I have
Oh,
not.
it's okay. So I have, and it's exciting. I did glider flying and hot air balloon in the same day. That was quite the rush. So you're in a hot air balloon. For our audience, for our members who have been, put a message in the chat. Let us know you were on a hot air balloon. What was that experience for you? I loved it. So you go up and you hear it and you feel it. Just, you could go on YouTube and you can Google, what is that like? You'll get the feeling. So you don't want to be that hot air balloon going up and then coming down, right? Yes, we have to go up and come down. It's part of life, but we don't want to do that like big drop. And I invite you to take a look and be aware so that you don't experience that. And if you do, put a message in the chat. We'll talk to you about it. We understand that too. It's happened. Whether you've been in a hot air balloon or not, we understand what it's like to come down fast because sometimes it's just circumstances that happens around us. So we need to navigate that. And I think this time of year there's a lot to navigate, whatever holiday you participate in or choose not to. There's still lots of things going up. So I would say be aware of red flags in your life. Maybe it's a headache, maybe it's a stomach ache, maybe it's people around you, maybe it's things you're hearing. Perhaps it's your coach telling you something, or maybe your friends and family. Stay close to those who love you. You know that expression, stay around, choose to be around people who lift you up. I think that's so important at this time of year.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And, that goes into also with the New Year's resolutions, right? So many people have them. They make all these goals for themselves and get excited. And you might tell everybody, like you're posting all on social, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And which is a good thing to tell everybody too, because that helps you with accountability if other people know. But a lot of times jump in hard with both feet, and they just kind of push. And then what do they say with resolutions? Usually 10 to 21 days, they start, something happens. And like the gyms, they say people, the parking lot's full, in January, and then it starts trailing off. And so that goes into, if you don't want that to happen, then come join us in our private coaching and training. And we have our private dining room, right, Catherine?
That's right. And I think that's a great segue. Let's take 15 seconds. Hop into our private dining room with us at 9 o'clock. We will continue this conversation and more. And if you would like to have a little bit more clarity on how you could avoid that up and down and maybe some smooth sailing, put a message in the chat or get in touch with us so that we could talk to you directly. And on that note, Lori.
Yes. And so go to our gratitudegirls.com/coaching. You can find out more information there. Also, if you want to message us, go to facebook.com/gratitudegirls or post comments or information right below the video and we'll get back to you as well. And so at this time, we are going to sign off because we have to go into our private coaching and training dining room. And if you don't know what that is, once again, just go to our website, gratitudegirls.com/coaching. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you.